Welcome to the JM Exchange podcast. Just have normal conversations with people from Cleburne, Johnson County area that are doing cool things and helping people out. I just wanted to say thank you to a few people that have helped me bring this together and make this happen. Number one, I want to thank God. I can't do this without him. I also want to thank my wife. She's given me great support and stayed behind me through this whole thing. And also family and friends that have given me support too. Want to give a thank you to Blake Jones Agency for allowing me to set up my studio. I want to thank Carson Luce for graphic design. I want to thank Jerry Lair with BJJLoan.com. Reach out to him for any of your residential loan needs. Jon Benditz, and also the guests that come on and share their stories. Hope you enjoy the conversation. Thanks, y'all.
All right, we're rolling. Glad to have everybody on.
Thanks,
so,
Jordan.
I'll have you two go ahead and introduce yourselves and kind of talk about y'all's background, and then we'll introduce the team after that. So, who wants to start? Go ahead. Let's go ahead, Jerry.
I'm Coach Jerry. I think everybody here knows me. I started jiu-jitsu in 2010. And prior to that, I was a chain smoker and a workaholic, so it just kind of changed a lot of my lifestyle. But I was like anybody else that started in jiu-jitsu, is like all enamored with this, just like all the white belt and all that crap, you know.
Yeah.
Went through all that crap, and by the time I made it to blue belt, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this for as long as my body will let me, kind of thing. So I trained for, I guess, 7 years under Travis Luter. You all know that. And ended up moving around a little bit and wound up back with Travis Luter a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up back with Travis and competed a few times under him successfully. And about that time, we were moving to Cleburne. It's kind of what facilitated the whole move. And then going back to Travis, we got a hold of Jason at Rogue, and that kind of became this. And here we are. So while I'm not teaching crappy jiu-jitsu techniques, coaching people through disqualifications. Things like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Right on. Aledo, how'd you start?
Well, I did not want to do jiu-jitsu, ever. I started boxing when I was younger, in like my late teens. And then we got together and I wanted to help motivate him. And so I got him involved in that. I bought him a 1-year membership to Trav's Gym and hoped that it would help motivate him to stay from smoking. He had quit and was running and doing stuff. But I knew that he's got an attention span of a gnat, so I got to keep him focused on something. So I bought him that, figured at that time we didn't have a lot of money, and it was a lot of money to pay for a year. So I knew if I did that, he would go. So that's how I forced him into commitment. And he had a striking class that was, at the time, led by MMA fighter Kevin Holland. He had just come over from California, and he was teaching that class. And I'm like, I can do Muay Thai. I don't throw kicks normally. I know how to throw hands, but let's do that. And the whole time, Trav would be like, all fights end up on the ground. But figure it out. And eventually, it's going to end up on the ground. You're going to want to come do this. And I hated it when I did it, because I was like, I don't want these people sweating on me. And they're going to get their sweat in my eyes. And what if it gets in my mouth? And all these big, and it was all guys at the time. There was one woman, and she was, 5 foot and 115 pounds.
Miss Sue.
Yep. And then there was a couple of other ex-military women and me. Nurse practitioner that's my regular job. And so it was, and then all men. policemen, firemen, big, brutish men. And so it was hard, but now it's a lot more open to women. But when I started,
There's a lot more women in it.
so much more camaraderie from the women's perspective now. Back then it was like, ooh, here's a girl! Yes! we were unicorns on the mat, so to speak, at the time, but now it's a lot better, and it's a lot more accepted too. You can go in a gym now and see a lot more women, thank goodness. And that's how I started doing it. I just fell in love with it, and I like to be competitive, especially with my husband, more than anybody else. So it helps that I anytime I tap him, I'm like, ha! So it's a win for me. So it's a good one. He's a lot bigger than me and way better at jiu-jitsu than me. So I take it as a personal win.
I got
That's
that.
right.
I completely understood that. All right, Jason, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Let's see, where do I start? So, starting out with the jiu-jitsu, a little bit before I started training jiu-jitsu, I was lifting a lot of weights, and I thought I was a pretty bad dude. I was like, walking around chest puffed out, I could bench 225 kind of guy. I thought I was pretty sweet at work, whatever. And then I met Wayne. I think a lot of you guys know him by Wayne, but Chris Benjamin.
Peanut.
Really cool dude, Peanut, yeah. That's his work nickname. Did not know I was outing him when I said that the first time, but Peanut, who we all know and love. He talked me into going. Took him a little while, but after all the crap talking, he eventually showed up. And I was like thinking I'm going to smash everybody here. Got beat up by everybody for a while, and that was pretty humbling. It's definitely some quiet rides home, standing at the door,
Creed
soggy
on
pants, sad. So that was great. That was great. Love that. I feel like I've gotten a lot better since then. I've been training about 2 years, a little over 2 years now. Met some really cool people, trained at some really cool places. Jerry's been a great coach. Amanda also. They've showed me a ton of incredible stuff. Right now I'm trying to get a lot of competitions under my belt to pick up as much experience as possible, get prepped for the pro match we got coming up on the 14th. So hopefully I go there and smash that guy. Hate that dude already. So.
And you're blue belt, right?
Yeah, blue belt.
Yeah.
So
right on.
It's gonna be a good time.
All right, Kyler.
I kind of got the grappling bug in like 2015, going into high school, and then wrestled for 3 years and moved to Grandview 2017 and looked for gyms. Could never find nothing worthwhile. There was a lot of weird stuff going on. No, I went on a stint of about 6 years looking for something to put my time into, and eventually found Rogue and a lot of like-minded people that work really hard, and it got me to somewhere I can invest my time. That's where I'm at right now.
Heck yeah, you're blue belt too.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right on. All right, Amy.
So I think I started at Rogue first, like before Jerry and Amanda got there. I started, I believe, in 2023 in summertime, purely by peer pressure. I had a friend that his son was in the youth class, and he knew I had an interest in I enjoyed watching the UFC just for no reason, just thought it was cool. Didn't plan on taking it anywhere, but so I started there, and then for about 6 months, and then they started coming, and I think it took me probably until February of 24 before I was like, okay, maybe I'll try the jiu-jitsu a little bit more seriously. And Amanda was coming she comes regularly, so it was like nice to have another woman that's like, okay, I'm not just getting smashed by guys all the time. But
You get smashed by girls.
yeah, I mean, it's a little different, but yeah, no, I mean, I enjoy rolling with everybody, but getting started, it's a little intimidating having all the bigger guys there. Like she was saying, it's like, man, you got to get used to a lot of things that
get real close.
Yeah,
it's very intimate.
You don't have to deal with in everyday life. So, yeah. but yeah, I ate up with it.
And you're a blue belt as well.
Yes, yes.
All right. So I know you guys got a fight coming up. So what's that like? You guys nervous?
For him.
That's a good answer. That is a good answer. No, I just know like the whole because this is like it's an amateur pro, right? So y'all are y'all getting paid?
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a
Yes.
commission.
It
Yeah.
is, that is what makes it pro.
Okay.
Yep, they will
So
get
once
paid.
you get paid, it's professional.
So it's gonna go towards your lost it.
Professional
Yeah, your record, your professional record.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll actually have a thing next to your name.
Yeah, for whoever's keeping track. We'll get the blue check mark on Instagram now.
Oh no,
I didn't even know that was a thing. All right, good
Well,
enough.
now we are.
that's cool. So what's the
What's
name?
it, blue what?
Blue check mark on Instagram. We'll have to look that up later.
Oh
Yeah.
Too old for that.
That's the whole. That means
Verified.
you're verified.
Yeah.
Verified.
Yeah.
Submitted your ID and you
Yeah.
Officially bona fide.
Yeah.
paid the money or whatever. Because I think you have to pay next to get the blue
Yeah.
check mark.
I don't know.
but-
Maybe I'll skip that part.
So where's the location at again? I know it changed and I can't remember where it was.
We're in Aledo now. They originally were in a spot out in Arlington, right off of 30, but they changed venues. But I still think it's going to be a fun show. Kyle Short's the guy leading this up, and he's big time, promotes lots and lots of people. He's all about helping support his community, and he's a teacher over in Keller, I think it is, or on that side of town, and he does a lot with the kids, raising money to make sure kids can go to things like PANS and things like. He's a good dude, and he started doing this. There's a lot of different groups that do pro MMA fights, or I'm sorry, pro jiu-jitsu fights and judo fights. What's his name? Seth. He was doing one. A lot of people know them for some reason. The name of the group is escaping me right now.
You
But-
talking about Fight to Win?
Oh, Fight to Win. So that's one a lot of people knew, and Seth started out in this area as well, and he's a judo black belt and jiu-jitsu black belt, and he started doing that maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Seth?
Seth's been doing. God, it's probably even longer.
Much longer.
I'm very old, and my time starts getting closer together.
I can 100%
Kyle
relate
is
to
a
that.
great ambassador
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
local jiu-jitsu.
Absolutely, yes.
Um,
Seth went nationwide, and he
there's,
travels all over.
um,
But Kyle's all about the local
Yeah,
the local
Kyle.
scene.
So we're really excited. I'm really excited that we get to that all three of these guys get to debut at his deal. I think
Definitely.
it's pretty cool. When we got to Cleburne, it was all about the local jiu-jitsu, trying to build the local jiu-jitsu. So we know a lot of people up on that side of town and on this side of town, and to kind of mix all of that up is really cool. We're
I was gonna say
excited.
y'all are kind of all over where because I know you
when
teach
we-
at different places and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, when we lived in Bedford, it was you could throw a rock and hit a good gym. So I think we didn't take full advantage, but we took advantage of what we could. We got to train with a lot of good people and a lot of good coaches up there, and make a lot of good connections. So we still train up there every chance we get, and I still teach up there in Richland Hills at Squabbles MMA. So
That's Kevin's
we
gym,
still
right?
try to. I'm sorry,
That's Kevin's gym, right?
Kevin Holland's gym.
Yes, sir. So what got you into the teaching part of it? Like, was it just you wanted to just continue to train and?
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, I mean, I could train. I want to stay as active on the mat as I can, right? So I think I competed a lot as a blue belt and as a purple belt, and I think that's kind of the direction things were going for me at that time. But I think somewhere in my brown belt phase where I had some struggles as a purple belt and went into a brown belt, never felt like a brown belt, hate that belt, could just completely erase that belt from my memory and I'd be okay with that. I never felt, I told my coach I didn't want it. I didn't feel like a brown belt. I felt like a struggling purple belt. But he told me that that's none of my business, and that he makes those decisions. And I was like, and he's right, So I'm like, okay. So I sucked it up and I took it, and I hated all of it. But I think that's kind of where I went from, because I never liked competing. I was doing well at it, so I was doing it. I just kept doing it, and I got pressure to do it. I was doing good, and I was getting pressure to do it. So
he means me, by the way.
But I don't like
yeah, I would be like, I signed you up for this tournament. You'd be like, son of a,
Yeah,
I have to wait till 3 weeks before the tournament so he doesn't completely stress himself out before it happens. But yeah,
it's not my thing.
No.
But it worked, because white belt through purple belt, it was 100 miles an hour. It was, there was no, my speed and tempo of training and sparring and all of that and competing is completely different than what it was. So, and I think that there's a shelf life on that. And I think I felt it. I was coming out of my third surgery from competition and training, and I just felt like my body was, saying, "Hey, man, you need to do this maybe a little bit smarter." And
Well, to be fair though, at that time, you would get up and train in the morning, then you would train 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon, and then sometimes again at night.
Yeah,
and that was
I
5 days a week.
doing
You did that.
striking and wrestling and some MMA classes, and so it was yeah. But in any case, I'm getting older, and I knew I started kind of late, it was 37, 38 or something like that, somewhere around there. Right? So I think it was just natural for me to I wanted to stay on the mat, and I wanted to be on the mat as much as possible. I wanted to stay active. I just think that it was a natural thing for being that. I mean, I enjoy teaching, so it's just the switch that I made. So
yeah,
it's like my focus on my jiu-jitsu every day is my teaching. Even though I'm training and all of those things with my students, I'm not thinking as much about what I'm doing with my jiu-jitsu as what Collar's doing with his, or Amy or Jason or whoever that I'm trying to teach the next thing too. That's what my focus is on. So.
Gotcha. I know you corner quite a few people. I know you get not just at regular jiu-jitsu tournaments, but actual pros.
I've cornered some fights. I've coached. I don't know how many jiu-jitsu matches, things like that. But mostly teaching is what I focus on, really. Teaching and coaching jiu-jitsu.
Well, recently you got to go to New York.
It was
coach one of your fighters in his fight.
Trip, and we had a lot of luck, and when I say luck, it was we had a really, he trained hard, he made weight, everything went our way until we got there, and everything kind of went the wrong way. It was a little bit of a sketchy organization, and there was a lot of changes and obstacles and things like that thrown at us. I think that our opponent was part of the organization somehow, and so they threw everything they could at us, I think, to throw us off.
Gotcha.
But our dude, Tyson Dallery, he stayed focused, and he went out there, and it was almost a flawless. He made one little mistake in the second round. He got caught, but he fixed it within a couple of seconds, and he was right back, and the dude's ass had him down and arm bar. It was good. It was a great time. It was a great vacation.
It was fun.
We got to see New York. I've never seen anything like that. That's pretty crazy. Well, that's not true. I've seen a few things like that, but it's not like, it's a different world.
Yeah, I've never been, so I wouldn't mind visiting, but I don't know.
Just need to see it once.
I'm not going out of my way.
It was really not as bad as I thought, and I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
All right.
Yeah, I could see myself going back. I'm surprised to be saying that.
Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Okay. So I'll start with you, Jason. Do you know your opponent? Have you gone against him before in the past?
No, I've never faced him.
You
I've
never
never been
faced
to
him?
that gym either, so it'll be interesting. But no, I've never even seen the guy.
Oh, okay.
So just on pictures, but that's it.
How about you, Kyler? Do you know who you're like? Do you know your opponent? Have you seen him before at other?
No, sir. No, this will be
First time?
Yes, sir.
How about you?
I'm the only person that actually does know my opponent. Not personally, we've never had a conversation, but I've run into her at open mats. I don't remember ever rolling with her even as a white belt, but yeah, I mean, I know who she is, yeah.
Well, the female jiu-jitsu community is a little bit
Quite
tighter.
small.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
much
say it's a
smaller.
lot smaller. Yeah.
And her opponent Kim is local, so
Yeah.
it would be hard not to know each other.
Yeah.
Especially, Amy's weight class is very is probably one of the higher populated weight classes for women. So between 125 and 140, that's where most women sit.
And Kim is out
Of Kyle's gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kim is out.
Interesting to,
It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
All right.
hopefully everybody gets really loud.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be. I know I will be.
I'll be cheering. Yeah, I'll be there cheering. I know Emily's naturally loud, so.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be good.
So let's talk game plan. Do you have a game plan going in, or is it you just kind of go and figure it
Do
out?
jiu-jitsu.
You're just gonna go do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your walkout song gonna be?
Mine is Bulls on Parade.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome
One of my
song.
favorite songs.
Do we have a sound clip of that?
I could probably insert one. Actually, no, I can't do that
That
because
will get
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube's
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to
no,
be canceled.
I can't even hum.
Guitar hits you.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can't even hum a tune that's not yours.
Is that
On
right?
YouTube, they'll ding you.
Whatever.
Of course, I guess it is like my viewer range probably isn't.
Yeah.
They're probably like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not worried about this guy.
How about you, Kyler? Do you have a game plan going in, or are you just gonna figure it out when you get there?
I like the stay ready mentality. I practice what I know that I'm good at, and I stick to it. I like to go off of a lot of feel. I like to get an idea of what they're giving me to work with. That way, I don't put myself in a corner.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's just go out there and do jiu-jitsu.
Just do jiu-jitsu. So what you walking out to?
It's
War pigs.
no,
Nice trying.
it was a.
Is it T-Swift?
That would be fun.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift. I just wanted something energetic. I went back and forth on a lot of stuff, but it was it's. I think it's kind of cringy, but the click click boom, the saliva.
Oh,
song.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong with that song. That's a good one. How about you, Jason? You just do the same thing? You're just going to go do some jiu-jitsu?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know that the guys already sat down and, like, watched all my videos. And the reason I know that is because the very first time I went to go and look any of his stuff, because I was like, oh, let me just see what this guy's about. All of his stuff's private. He deleted all of his videos and stuff. So you can't see anything that he's done. And all of my stuff's public. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm just going to go do what I do and hope for the best, and just do good jiu-jitsu. So...
Oh, yeah. So what are you walking out to?
War pigs.
You got one.
That's going to be fun. So I know, how many tables do we have for our team that's showing up?
I think it was 3.
3 tables.
Three?
Yeah.
And there's how many at each table?
6.
Yeah, 6
Yeah,
per
6
VIP
per.
table.
Yes.
We got a good amount of people come in general admission too, I think, right?
I just want to point out before we get too far from that, y'all's game plan to just go out there and do jiu-jitsu.
Big fan.
No, I like that too. You're not like, I want to. Well, you know how it is when you talk to certain fighters. Well, I've never really talked to like professional fighters before, but on UFC and stuff like that, they're like, oh, I'm gonna come out, and I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna come out and do that, or I'm gonna,
Yeah. I've had some luck approaching competitions that way. I've usually got an idea of what grips I want and kind of where I want the fight to go.
Mm-hmm.
I always know what direction I want to go. I'm always fighting to get to one side of my opponent. It's the same side every time. if you kind of pigeonhole yourself too much, and I need this distance, I need to get here, and I need to get here, you can get yourself in trouble real quick. So I think it's a good idea to kind of like Kyler said. I like to feel for things. I want to see. One of the first things I'm feeling for is how strong and some guys are just like
Just like that.
Right, so I kind of want to feel how strong am I going to be able to move this guy around if I need to, right? And if I can't, I'm like, oh, okay, so there's some spots that I'm going to avoid.
Yeah.
Right, but if I feel like I can move him around, then okay, that's opening up a certain set of things. So I'll start working toward the grips that I want. And then if he lets me have those and I'm able to get where I want, then I'll keep going that direction, right? But if I start losing, I try to back out and switch and feel for something else before I overcommit. But y'all just going out there and doing jiu-jitsu, that's exactly what that is.
Heck yeah. So is this going to be in a bowl or is it a cage or?
Yeah, it's
elevated.
It's
Boxing ring.
Are they doing it in a ring?
Yeah, it's a legit boxing ring.
It's in a
He changed
ring.
it to a
this
ring?
time?
Yeah.
Ring.
All right.
Oh, so there's like
And you
no
said
walls.
the ground's real abrasive and
Yeah.
stuff too.
It's
So I'm like, oh boy.
It's a little bit smaller too, footprint. Is what
20
it's
by
saying,
20.
Yeah.
Well, because they had to change the venue, they had
Yeah.
to change what kind of. So that should change things for you guys a little bit. I mean, we always don't. Nobody wants to fall off
Start
the edge
working with
because that
Yeah.
sucks. But because the ground is not soft.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea? When I had in my mind, what we saw when we went to that last Friday night fight. Have any idea where the coaches are going to be sitting? Or,
He sent out a map. That's what I'm here for. He sent a map. I'm going to walk
blocked on
out.
the thing. I don't know.
Good. That's okay.
I accidentally
He sent
got
out a
blocked on the. I haven't seen a message in 6 weeks.
I got you, love. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So the good thing is might be a little easier to hear.
Yeah.
In that last venue, the area was so big and it was so loud and everything. It's probably hard. It's probably like the tournament when I was screaming and you couldn't hear.
Yeah.
More like that. Hopefully, if it's a little smaller, y'all will at least be able to hear a little better.
And we're also only allowed 2 cornermen, so that would probably help there as well.
Yeah, they reduced
Yeah.
the amount of people.
I'm
Yeah.
glad they did that.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Well, what happened last time? I didn't go with you guys. Where they had like a little
whole
troop,
team
Like
was
a whole
Holy crap!
12
Oh, wow.
people following.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He sent a message out and said, "Infinite cornermen will not be allowed. We're going to do 2 of them." So.
Nice.
But that's with any like
how it's what it
like
should be.
like even the MMA fights. They'll every pre-meeting that we have, they're like, you've only got 2 quarter. They'll go through it over and over. You ain't bringing your whole. We'll kick them out, because people try to do that.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Try to bring 6 people into the fight or whatever.
So it being in a boxing ring, if you do get too close, are they going to stop and reset? Like, I don't know, since
Fall
this
off.
is, they're just like, let you keep, go to the floor.
I mean, they have ropes up, so
Wait a minute. What was the question?
Like, since it's in a ring, like,
It's a ring. You ask, what are they going to do when you get close to the edge? Are you going to have like a
That's
line
great
on the edge?
question, man.
They didn't
I
specify.
I think we fought off the ropes. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I wonder what the rules are for climbing the corner posts and like.
bring out the WWE.
The Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
That's cool. I told you I have luchador masks if you want to go that far. I'm in.
Yeah.
Make it a performance.
You know,
I mean,
at Rey
in for a penny,
Mysterio,
in for a
619 off
pound.
the ropes.
It's going to end up against the ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
So
absolutely.
then what? We need to think about this. I just found
Circle.
out that it's just,
Circle.
boxing mat or ring. Okay.
You
yeah,
know
I just
about-
didn't know. Like, if you start like getting through the ropes, like if they're gonna like, hey, stop, time out, and
And
like move you,
Yeah.
or what are they gonna
They
do?
didn't specify. They
You know.
they sent us a whole list
You're gonna
of
have to be
rules
real
and they
careful
didn't
with your
specify.
takedowns. You're gonna have to make sure that
People are
that
gonna
you're
be on
keeping
the
in the
ropes.
middle. People
Yeah.
are going to be on the ropes. You're going to be under the ropes. People are going to come out. It happens.
Yeah, just not to put you, I don't know when, but listen, we're going to have to fight on the ropes. I really think that. Like if we're not ready for that, if we're not thinking about that, and instead we're thinking about, oh, we better get off the ropes, and we're getting taken down while we're trying to get off the ropes. No, we're holding our position, and if the ref wants to break that up, which I can't imagine them doing, because how many times would that happen in a 5-minute match?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So just I need to talk to Kyle.
Have you ever seen a jiu-jitsu match in like a boxing ring like that before? Where because I was like, how do you?
So I've seen
the grabbing and like I don't know if you could
The
do
smokers.
that or not.
So
We've
something
done
a little more common is like sambo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sambo's got a lot of judo and jiu-jitsu ingredients in it and everything, and they do it in the gi, and they'll fight off the rope, and that's what I'm saying.
But that's a different technique for you guys,
You
and
know,
you have
that-
to be ready to
Every
work
once
off
in
your
a
back
while,
from the
we'll end
wall.
up on the wall, but
Yeah.
we've never fought on a rope, so it's going to feel different. Yeah.
Learning experience.
Something to think about.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need to find that out, though.
I've just never
Oh,
seen
it's-
one
that's
in
what
that
it
kind
is.
of position.
Yeah,
You know,
he's published.
No, it's definitely what it is.
Oh.
It's the
He
ropes
said he
will be up.
can't. Yeah, he said he can't fit his mat that he
That-
takes to
No,
the.
that's fair, but we need to find out how they're gonna deal with
Because there's
people
no
on
out of
the ropes,
bounds.
'cause
Yeah.
Well, especially just with the post too would be.
I was about to
and
say
even-
the post is
in the
that'd be
corner.
perfect.
In an
If
actual
it's-
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you're
corners.
stuck in
Yeah,
a
that'd be
corner
the
like
spot to
that.
be there.
All
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
What are you
all
gonna do
be a
when
problem.
you get locked up in the corner?
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a problem in my opinion, but it's something we need to be aware of. It's certainly something that we hadn't trained for. Fortunately, it's probably something that our opponent hadn't trained for either.
Or maybe Kim.
Yeah, I was about to
Because
say
she
probably mine because
Yeah,
Kyle
so-
is her coach.
Oh,
so.
okay, well,
I've just never seen a match like in an area like
Yeah.
that before. It's always on an open mat
Right, yeah.
or a bowl or a cage.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of like. What are the rules there?
Yeah.
You know, can you grab the ropes? Can you use it as leverage? Can you? What can you do?
I taught at freestyle in Hearst, and it was in a boxing ring, but it wasn't like it was bigger. They do a lot of kickboxing and stuff like that. But in that case, we just pulled the ropes out, and it was fun. I don't know. Kind of weird fighting on the ropes with the. I kind of like it though.
Could be fun.
Maybe we could get Jason to put a rope up on one side,
There you go.
right, and put a cage up on the other. We could put a cage up on one
Yeah,
side, put
get the
ropes
feel
on
of
the
it.
other, and then make the other corner a bowl.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How big do you think this place is? We'll have about 4
I'm
inches
so
of room to
excited.
train. By the time you finish putting up all your accoutrements.
We need a bigger area, Jason.
Yeah, we'll need to take over some of that boat nonsense needs to
Yeah.
go. We need some more room.
Yeah, we need to take the boat shop away
Knock
from
Yeah.
that wall down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Open
they're
it up a little
optimizing
bit.
their space. We can use it.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys have experience in a bowl or anything like that, or just the wall?
Nope.
No.
And we will be pushing the rules. On the road. Me and Jerry are familiar with pushing the rules. So,
You just got to be careful what he yells.
yeah.
You know.
I don't know what I can get away with, but I know that we're going to find out. One way or another.
That was good.
Man, I had a question and I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, how many? Is it just going to be like 3 rounds, 3 5-minute rounds, or is it 1 5-minute round, or
Just one.
just one
yeah.
5-minute round? That's it.
1 5 minute.
One shot. That's all you
They
get.
they have I don't know how many matches, but there's
27.
I was thinking
Something like
was
that?
It looks like-
28 or 29.
oh really?
Gotcha. So I didn't know if it
Looks
was
like
like
quite a bit. Yeah.
kind of like what's on the UFC, how they have like rounds and then it goes to decision and all that. I didn't know if it was going to be points, like a normal.
The points are a little bit different. I think no points for the first 3 minutes.
I think
Oh.
you guys have 6-minute rounds, I believe. Isn't that right? Aren't you guys 6?
I'd have to double check.
3 minutes is no points. 3 minutes for points. So
I'd
get
have
it
to double
going.
check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
You
And
know, and
then-
of course, Kyle said it very, very frequently. I'm not looking for people to win on points. That's not what we're doing here.
Right.
Yeah, we want to finish it.
We're looking for you to highlight your jiu-jitsu, show people what you can do, and that shouldn't be stalling. It should be finishing.
Yeah.
So make sure you're focused on finishing, and that really is what it's about. It's not how can I hold you still. It's can I impose my will. It's
Yeah.
more what I want.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that they have the rules that are kind of more geared towards that too. Because I mean, it's kind of boring when you just get there and you see somebody lay down on top of them and just hold them there for 5 minutes. I mean, who wants to see that?
Even even if you're a black belt,
That's right.
even if you've done jiu-jitsu all your life, to go and watch somebody just hold is boring.
Yeah.
And so, for all of us to really see the sport grow like we all want it to, if you love it, it's got to appeal to, and most people that don't know anything just want to see blood.
Sure enough.
Just want to see somebody go to sleep.
Yeah.
And
They
he
definitely
break
want to
his
see
arm.
somebody to go to sleep.
They're the guys in the stands say, break it. And so, but
I feel like you're picking on me with that. Just because I've yelled that does not mean that I'm
it's just
wrong.
it's part of it.
She won't tap. Break it. I'm all right with those. It's her fault.
So, but I think that's, I think there's a big lean toward these types of fights because of the typical tournament style. There's a lot of people that have competed hundreds and hundreds of times, and knowing how to compete is a completely different skill than jiu-jitsu or athleticism, or and so you got these guys that know how to compete, and they're winning, but maybe sometimes it's not so exciting. I think GSP kind of cracked that code in MMA. Like, it got to where, GSP's fighting and defending his title again. Who cares? Kind of, yeah. It's kind of. I think that was how his last 5 or 6 fights was, and it was just like, but how could you fault him? He was taking the best people down in the world and holding them and punching them in the face for 25 minutes. What are you going to say?
Yeah,
is what it is. But these, y'all are exactly right. These are, we want to see people getting choked. We want to see people doing their jiu-jitsu, and that's a completely different skill. Being able to go in there and just do your jiu-jitsu. It's completely different skill to practice.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool too to see that, and even in like a a jiu-jitsu fight like this. Like if somebody is just laying down and just controlling, you'd be like, come on, stand up, reset, let's do this again, and now continue. Just because of the fact is, they're not putting up with the boring shit, basically.
Yeah.
I know there was lots of controversy over that in the UFC with that last BMF title, where Oliver just basically, he dominated Max Holloway the whole 25 minutes, but it wasn't what everybody wanted to see, But Oliver, even on his feet, was destroying Max. So, I have it conflicted in my own mind of what do you do, in that sort of situation. But do you think, like in this instance, that they would stand somebody up, or no? You think they're just going to let them go?
They haven't specified that they would, but he said the points that they are giving are for submission attempts.
Okay, so
it's going to be position based.
It's not position based. Okay.
Yeah,
well, that's a little
bit.
Yeah, that's a little bit better understanding.
Yeah. I'll tell you, that's a slippery slope, though. I've seen people get dominated, and somebody throws a lame ass sub attempt that there is no way in hell you were going to get that submission. But they got points for it.
Yeah.
And they win.
Yeah.
So you got to watch that.
That's a good point.
Somebody should throw something weak at you. Well, throw something weak back at them. Hell. You have to be careful.
I think it's normally judged better than that.
True.
But I have seen pretty bad calls like that where they were dominated positionally for the entire match and controlled, but were performing low percentage techniques from positions that they were never going to get them to begin with. And so I guess it kind of puts the refs in a weird, position. Because if I'm not going to score you on your side control or your mount, if it's just control, but you're throwing an omoplata that never went anywhere and it was nowhere close, well, how am I supposed to score that?
I was going to say it's going to be really interesting. I don't know. I'm excited to go and see how it's going to turn out because I don't know just how different it is. So
Always be finishing. That's the answer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Don't leave it up to them.
Judges are
Yeah.
always a
Yeah.
wild card, right?
That's
So
right.
just, if there's any possibility of not leaving it up to them.
Yeah. Well, Amy, you didn't leave your opponent much to do anything in your last
I think
competition.
I surprised the crap out of myself with that one too.
It was funny because we had just seen her at an open mat, her
Yeah.
and her coach at an open mat the Sunday before, and they walked right up to me. So what is her submission? And Amy's like, I can't believe they asked you. And I'm like, why? I told them. She's going to guillotine you. You give her that neck. If you give her that neck, she's going to take it. Don't let her get a hold of your neck. And she was like, okay, good to know. And I did it on purpose. I was like, she's going to give her that neck.
Yeah.
She's not going to be able to resist. And what did it take her 4 seconds to stick her neck out? I was like, I knew it was happening.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. How long was your actual match?
11.
11 seconds. Yeah. It was Helena's.
No,
Hers was 12.
It was 10.
What?
It
It
was
was.
10. Yours was 10.
10 seconds.
Hers was 17.
17.
Helena's was 17.
I knew it was a little bit longer because I watched both matches.
Yeah.
I was thinking Helena's was going to come a little quicker, but yours was like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost immediate.
Yeah, she just hesitated, and I was just clicking that day. I don't know. I was just having a good day, I guess.
You've been waiting around all day to fight, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, "Grr, let's go.
Yeah, because I went up early to watch him, so it was like by the time it was my turn, I watched however many matches of other people getting to have fun, and I was just like, man, I want to go.
Yeah, you were just ready.
So.
Right, I know,
Yeah.
Jesse, you just competed as well. You took silver, right?
Oh yeah, man, I got abused. And it was pretty good whooping. But the guys that I went against, the guy that I went against, he was no slouch either. So he
Didn't
was
he
pretty
get quadruple
good.
gold?
Yeah, he
It's the way it goes sometimes.
yeah, he did good. He won the absolutes, and then I took it out on the guy in the first round of absolute gi and got a really good takedown and a really good toe hold, and then we found out toe holds are illegal, and I got disqualified. And I was like, oh man, this is super good, and I grabbed his ankle, and I was like, man, I hit this dude fast, you're done. And the ref was like,
He never saw it coming. Yeah.
disqualified. Yeah. I was like, why are you? I know it was super good, but why'd you stop me? You know? He was like, oh well, yeah.
I wanted to get a picture of
Yeah.
that. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, it was super sweet. But yeah. He was like, no, you're disqualified. I was like, what?
man.
So that was my fault.
That's all right.
He might have been calling for it.
You might have actually said the words.
Yeah.
Might have actually just
Directed
maybe
him
10 minutes
straight into
before
it.
the match went over the move.
Yeah.
This is
From
what
a
you
little
do.
bit different position, but pretty much the exact same one.
Oh, that's greatness.
Yeah, so
no.
I get now what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
it
you're gonna see what you
Yeah,
can get
we're
away
gonna
with.
push the limits.
You're gonna push the limits.
Everybody's
So,
gonna check. It's
to
gonna
be
be us.
fair, though, the actual submission is an estema, and an estema is traditionally considered a straight ankle, which is perfectly legal at blue belt. However, recently, the place where he was fighting changed it because of the mechanics of it, that you use the toe. They apparently recently made it illegal.
who we
for
not
his-
say BJFF?
I don't know. I don't. But they changed the rules, and I didn't know.
So as I learned the estema, and I get a lot of these
Forever.
things wrong, but it was a long time ago, and as I learned it, so I can finish an estema lock kind of at a straight angle here, just using my shoulders, and I can also step forward and rotate. So it's kind of two different. It's the same submission, but I'm using two different.
Fulcrums?
Angles of to finish it right. So when I learned this, I thought that, and I guess you
Me
looked
too.
it up and I was right. I don't know.
Yeah, it was right.
Maybe I'm wrong, but like at blue belt, finishing it straight, you can do that at blue and purple, and it's just basically considered a straight ankle. So that was the argument. That's how I've shown these guys. I've probably said that in class as I've shown this. Make sure not to rotate till you're,
Brown
but
belt.
that was just plain me being either wrong or expired, out of date
Yeah,
information.
Yeah, things change.
And
I
they
guess.
update it sometimes, from time, that they'll update it, and I'm really, really good at staying on top of things like that.
Yeah. shit happens.
Just missed that one. I like you just little dangling.
Yeah, just leave it. Let that
No, I'm really not. So
Yeah, he's not a reader. Okay.
they could have changed that 5 years ago. In fact, it could have never been the rule. I just made that up in my head, and that's how I've been doing it for 10 years. I don't.
You have other really good attributes.
That's right.
I like to say at the Slurpee machine, it don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm getting that
7
toe hold.
That guy's lucky that there was a ref. Yeah.
So I went to argue with the ref about it because I thought we had something to stand on. And he explained, no, the Estima follows the toe hold mechanics, not the straight ankle mechanics, and they are not legal until brown belt. Period. End of story. And you probably shouldn't be screaming for him to reap the knee either. Or forced to reap either. I'm like, okay, I appreciate that. I'll be doing that.
It was kind of loud.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, is he just yelling that? Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
I think what I actually yelled was 4th Street.
No, it was
No,
Force
it was force.
It was definitely
And you
Force
actually
the
put the "the" in there. Force the reap, and I'm like, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I was watching the video, like cringing the whole time.
So it's his fault you didn't get the parking spot on the
That's what you heard.
Yeah.
Kyler, when was the last time that you competed?
It was in San Marcos, at this rate, almost a year ago.
Oh man, so it has been that long. I was gonna say I haven't seen any videos or anything of you popping up.
No, I've been pretty stingy with the competition aspect of it, but I try to. It's not that I haven't been training. I get it in when and where I can.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I did get. I got first in gi at 155, I believe, and then I got third in no-gi, but I was severely underweight in that.
I was going to say, you looked like their little brother on that mat. You were so much smaller than them.
I was 14 pounds under the, when I was talking to the other guys. About almost, 14-pound difference.
Did we just get signed up under the wrong division, or did
No.
you fight up?
No, they, apparently, whenever you put in your weight for gi, it doesn't translate to no-gi, and however it happened, I wound up in a whole weight class up for no-gi. But
I knew that's what happened.
Yeah, and it was I guess they thought I'd be heavier without the
Without
5 pounds of fabric added to my to my body. I don't know.
Right. So Jason, what weight class are you gonna be fighting in?
I usually compete around 220, 222, and that's what the match is going to be. It's going to be 220. So we'll be weighing in by video. I don't know
That
if
is
y'all see
hysterical
that.
to
Yeah.
me. He told me about this. How does that even work?
I don't know.
How do you weigh in by video? You're supposed to do live
Yeah.
stream your own
I
scale
feel like
at
we need to
home.
all meet at the gym and just.
I don't know.
I think there's
My guy's big, so I feel like he's gonna weigh in and have like a coffee table next to him, and when he weighs in, he's gonna push up on it.
Let's out of frame.
DC method
Yeah.
leaning on the
Yeah,
towel a
yeah.
little bit.
That's right. I used to do Sue. Have your
Kyler-
heels off the scale. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Kyler, what weight class are you fighting in?
We're weighing in at 155.
155. How about you, Amy?
I'm fighting her at 140, but that's not my normal weight class.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not your normal.
No, I
is
usually, depending on which organization, I'm like between 148 and 154 is where I usually sit.
it? Gotcha. So you got to cut a little bit. So you get to weigh. Is it the day before that you're
Yeah,
weighing in?
yeah,
Okay. Well,
thankfully.
that's at least better because I
Yeah.
know like so in competitions you're like showing up and
Yeah.
weighing
Yeah.
in,
Walking
and
out.
you're like, you got.
Yeah.
So you can't really like cut. You know.
No, I've cut back a little bit, but I'm going to be definitely fasting and dehydrating the day before.
Starting when?
The day before, for sure.
Oh, you're just gonna do it a day before? You're gonna make that much?
Probably. I drink a lot of water in a day, so
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. How about you?
I've been under for a minute.
He's going to
So
have
are
a bowl
you
of pasta in his
gaining
hand.
weight? What are we doing?
A bowl of pasta, a gallon of milk, weighing in.
Ready to go.
How about you? You got to cut?
I always have to cut, man. I eat too much. I'm probably like 10 pounds over,
Dude's
but I'm used to
awesome.
that. So I'll just like skip lunch 1 or 2 days, and I'm all right.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could cut like probably 12 pounds just going into a sauna for 30, 45 minutes.
I'd have to cut off one of my legs. Good for you guys. I'm so glad.
I feel like I constantly hold water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I've gone on a run before and lost 7 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to where I'm pretty close, so I'm not too. I mean, it's not gonna be fun, but I'm not too worried about just doing it the day before. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you'll have a full 24 hours to get
Yeah,
yourself,
I'm like
to
to
get
one.
yourself right. What are you doing?
I am breaking Joey's chair.
Why don't you switch with me?
Because then you're going to break Joey's chair.
I'm
Look, it's
lighter
almost-
than you.
It's no big
I'm
deal.
lighter than you.
Well, I know, but it's going to be...
You're distracting me. Sit down.
technical difficulty.
Causing me great personal stress. No. No
It's
more
no big
squeaky
deal.
chair. You just think I'm as big as you. I'm
It's
not.
like hanging out over here. I'm just saying.
It's okay. It's not
How
that
many
big a deal, I promise.
For future reference. So,
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
better chairs out here anyway. I got these just recently, which is nice because before it was every time I moved, it was like, you hear the
Sound
wood
effects.
creaking and moving,
Yeah.
and then your butt goes numb from just sitting on no padding whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, after 2 hours.
yeah. All right. So what you trying
Oh
to
my
figure
gosh.
out?
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
going to mess with y'all.
Just leave it alone, man. You know,
if it goes up to there.
everybody's
It
gonna
does.
see you crazy. It's gonna be hanging out in front of everybody. There you go.
We got it. All right. So, was there anything you want to say to your opponents? I mean, they're probably not going to hear this because they don't know who the hell I am. But
Oh man, I hope you're ready to get beat by a guy with no rash guard on.
Oh no.
yeah, 'cause you said you're
Well,
just
that's
talking
what
shit, right?
He was talking shit in his Facebook post. He said, "I can't let a guy with no rash guard on beat me." And I'm
That's
like,
funny.
oh man,
What does that even mean?
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
just
So
saying-
it's a rule. IBJJF doesn't let men wear rash guards
Yeah.
and gi. You cannot. You're not allowed.
Yeah.
And so, Jason.
He has a picture
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
he won a match.
great
Yeah,
picture.
yeah, I love that picture.
He's got
I
it
hate
is
a guy, I
One
love
of the
it.
funniest pictures I ever
I
saw.
love what your friends did with AI.
Yeah, they
too.
love it.
That was
Yeah.
great.
It's great.
How about you, Kyle? You got something you want to say to your opponent?
Ready for it. Just want to have a good, solid fight. I'm gonna bring heat.
Hell yeah. How about you, Amy?
No, just let's have a good match. Just, don't hold back.
Don't hold
Let's
back.
go.
Yeah, if she does, you're not, right?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. No, it's a fight. I mean, it might not be an MMA fight, but it's still, once we get to the ground, it's, we're there for a reason.
All right. I feel like it's going to be super exciting. I don't know. I'm really excited about
Yeah.
going and watching you
I'm
guys
excited.
because, what's up? Something going on?
Jerry, can I have you move over that way a little bit?
Me?
Yep. Just a little towards Joey.
Oh, you probably went out of frame.
Yep. And
Fuck
then
yeah.
Amanda, right? Scoot up just a little bit. There you go. Cool. Sorry about that.
Like I said, super informal production here.
Cut that part out.
I don't care. No, but really, I am super excited to come to an event kind of like this. I like watching, showing up to y'all's competitions and stuff like that too. To me, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I can imagine just you getting out there and I've never trained with this person. I've never rolled with this person. Don't know this person. I'm sure it's pretty scary.
I mean, I think every competition is like that, but that's also what makes it so fun because you get to test it out, test all the theories that you've been working on.
Right.
It is fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I just think it's terrifying. But how do you feel about it? Like,
I like the anxiety about it. It
Yeah.
gets me.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
fun.
I like
Yeah.
that little bit of
Yeah.
Yeah.
that little buzz inside. Where you're like, let's see who gets there
Yep.
first.
Yeah.
I know since you've been competing so much lately, it's probably are you getting more comfortable?
Oh, I'm comfortable. I mean, it feels good when you submit somebody. Clearly, when I'm like, so it's the thrill for sure. I mean, whenever you're able to go out and beat the other guy with your jiu-jitsu, that's a great feeling. But
Yeah.
it is definitely it's scary too, but it's a fun time. I like it.
That's cool, man. I'm trying to think.
Well, so you asked us if we're nervous, and I don't. Speaking for myself, being in this strange of a venue, like it is a gym. It's not in a bar like it was going to be. which I mean the original venue seemed like it was going to be really fun, but we're going to make the best of it being in a boxing ring. But I think the having it be so different compared to the open mat space. I did 2 or 3 matches with Queen of the Mats, which is a women's only event, and it's kind of set up similar, not quite as it's just starting out. Mm-hmm. We'll have about 15 matches as opposed to 28 or but it's kind of a similar setup where it is an open mat, and there might be, I mean, you've been to it, mm-hmm. there might be 50, 70 people, just kind of surrounding the mat, and so I think having, all the lights on one mat and
yeah, you're the center of attention. Yeah,
and the boxing ring aspect, not knowing what the material is like on the ground, which we were warned ahead of time, so it's like, okay, having the walkout music and
they're putting on a show.
Yeah, I think that part, I don't know, speaking for myself, it doesn't necessarily make me nervous, but it's like, okay, this is different.
It's definitely good.
Yeah, it's like, don't really know exactly what to expect, have an idea because we've been to Fight to Win and all that, but it's a little bit different when it's you, so.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the first location was a bar.
It was, yeah,
mm-hmm.
in Arlington.
I thought it was a gym.
I don't know.
No, it was a bar.
No, I don't think so.
The original place where you went to it's not a bar?
No, where me and Kyler went.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where it was.
Oh, the original place for this fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
So original, they started doing these fights in Kyle's gym.
Oh,
Okay.
That's true.
Right, so originally this whole thing started kind of like this, in a gym. Well, that was a tournament. We just recently went to a tournament. Wasn't that at Kyle's?
Yeah, it was the Kumite.
Yeah, that's
inside of his gym.
Yeah. So that's where they were. That's where they started doing these fights, and then they went to that bar. But I don't know how many times they did it in that bar.
Oh, I would say probably less than maybe 6.
It was
5 or
really
6.
cool when we went. I thought
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
really fun.
It'll make it a good
sense.
time.
It's got to be a pretty big gym to be able to put all these tables and general admission and all that stuff
wow.
in there, though, too. That's what I was,
Mm-hmm.
when you said it was going to be at a gym, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, the map that he sent us, it looks like a lot of area, and I don't know the actual facility itself, so I'm curious to see what it ends up looking like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm curious, too. Huh, interesting. Interesting. I wonder, are we all going to have to take off our shoes?
Nah, we have to take our shoes off. Nope.
No.
Oh yeah,
No,
no, I
man.
hope not. That's a good question.
No.
Yeah, it should be interesting. We've been to some things like that, some tournaments and smokers set up in gyms, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It'll be fun.
Well, I'm super excited. Super excited for all y'all. I know we're gonna be there rooting for you, and I have a feeling y'all are just gonna go out and dominate because I've seen all y'all do jiu-jitsu, and I don't know, man. I'm gonna be pulling for you guys so hard.
Appreciate it, yeah.
I'll probably be hoarse for a couple days after that. So, but
It's
yeah,
all right.
when I saw that y'all were coming up, I was probably the first person that messaged you. I was like, yeah, I need 2 tickets, please.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be there for
Yeah.
this because it's super exciting for me. Because I'm a huge fan of the sport and MMA and all that too. So that be able to like see people that I know and that I've trained with actually going and starting to do their own professional career, that's pretty awesome to me. So I'm super excited for y'all.
Yeah, no, appreciate it.
And I want to say thanks for y'all coming on and talking. I know that some of y'all were kind of hesitant about coming on, but it's easy. I'm not trying to make it like a professional TV production or anything. It's literally just coming and sitting down and just BS, having a conversation and airing out ideas and getting the message out for the message that y'all want to put out.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate y'all coming on. It was a good time, and I hope to do it again after y'all's fight. I hope to bring y'all back on and we can talk about what happened and what the next move is and all that stuff.
We'll
And
bring up clips and we can talk about it.
Yeah. This is where you went wrong. Yeah.
We could totally do that. We could totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to host some like watch parties for fights and stuff like that.
That'd be fun.
I think that'd be fun to get a few of us in here
Yeah.
and sit and watch the fights and commentary and talk shit and and just have a good time, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I look forward to that. If any of y'all want to come on, you know, and you know, get anything out that you got competitions or anything, hit me up. I'm more than happy to help. Try to get your following, you know, a little bit more. If I can get you 1 or 2 more people to go follow you guys, you know, to watch what y'all are doing, I'm more than happy to help. So, again, thanks for coming on, guys.
All right. Well, thanks, Joey. Thanks for having us.
You bet.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Man, I'm sweating.